Thanks, Watch. Yeah, pretty much summed it up. It was nice to contribute. Nice to play 100 games, but yeah, I think the whole series has been disappointing the way we have put ourselves in good positions and just weren't able to capitalise. I think, when you're up against a world-class side in India, we've played a lot worse and got better results than this, and I suppose that in itself is quite tough to probably deal with. But when you've been put in these situations, more often than not, we've got to learn a lot quicker than we are at the moment with both bat and ball. And until then, we'll get similar results. But you can't give this Indian side an inch, and we gave them a lot more than that, and they took advantage of that. Yeah, very much so. I thought we were under pressure when I came out there. I thought the way Saif came out and batted, and we got ourselves to what once again would be normally a comfortable scenario with 66 or 60 balls. You win. Well, I won't say 99 out of 100.
97?
Maybe 95 times. But in saying that, when you've got a world-class bowler in Bumrah, you've got to skin the cats slightly differently, and he's able to be their X factor for them, and the way Sani and the others bowled, just put us under pressure, and we got wickets at different times. Yeah, I think up until then it was probably slightly in India's favour. With that short boundary, we knew we had to put them under pressure. To be honest, we're only probably trying to get 15 or 16 off the other, so we'll take the 30. But no, once again, we put ourselves in some really good positions throughout this whole series. We just weren't able to capitalise and put the foot on the throat, so to speak. Yeah, very good. And just the way cricket's played these days, more often than not, it's very tough to win away from home. But to come over here, as you said, a couple of their star players missing, that would add different balance to their side. Was, I'm sure, very, very good for Indian cricket. But I say this, we were completely outplayed in the World Cup. In the series last year, and we came back and won that game in the semi-finals. So, whenever we do play India in the 2020 game, we know we'll be up for uphill, but we know we can still beat them. When it counts, hopefully. Yeah, it's one of those things where we've been over to Bangladesh a couple of times, and you lose. Players deal with it in different ways, and saying that, it's probably a good thing that the series is over and we move on to a different format. India, obviously, a very good side, and we've got a few injuries from our World Cup side, but it feels a bit strange to say we haven't played a one day since that pretty interesting final a few months ago. Yeah, even though it is a different format, it still does hurt. And winning is a habit, and obviously losing those tight games. But as I said, we're going into a format that's probably one of our strengths and things. And when we do come back to play 2020 cricket and Test cricket, I think those other wounds will be addressed at the time. Where now one-day cricket, hopefully Kane's shoulders right, new personnel, some world-class players to come back into the squad, and we look forward to having them back. Yeah, it's I guess it's still sinking in. As I said, probably a bit disappointing with the series and the way things are going, but it's nice to be the first one to get there, and hopefully in time, Guppy and co will surpass me and set the benchmark. When I first played 2020 cricket, we used to play one game, and I think that was a bit of a good warm-up for the one days, whereas it turned into a pretty serious competition and all format. But no, it's evolved greatly, and it was, I guess, an honour and a privilege to be the first one for New Zealand.